What's going on, everybody? I'm Resident Yam. This is Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Coffee, and we are the Better Beer Bros. Hot Dog couldn't make it tonight, so I'll be taking his place in the chug. Make sure to vote down below after the video is over for who you want to chug next week. Let's do it.
Vote your next chug. Let's do it. Sounds so smooth. Gotta open the gate, open the gate, open the gate. There we go. Better Beer Bros.
Bottoms up, ever see a cup? Got a couple bottles, but a couple ain't enough.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Better Beer Bros. This week we're gonna be doing a head-to-head challenge. It's gonna be the famous or infamous Quad Jream with Other Half and Burley Oak. Everybody's been searching that online. I've seen you in your trade requests. Versus Evil Twin Brewing out of New York City. Super excited. Why I pour these for everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it over to Josh and let him talk a little bit about these beers.
Awesome, yeah, the Quad Jream was a fun release. Everybody could get a whole case for their allotment. 200 people got their allotments. It was pretty easy, pretty smooth by Burley Oak. It's a pretty nice sour. I know Other Half's known for their IPAs, not so much their sours, but I really think that they came together and made a really good product. Evil Twin, that's the other one over there. It's a cherry cola sour. It's one that I've never personally had a cherry cola sour, cherry cola beer before, as a matter of fact. So I'm pretty interested to try that too. I'm pretty interested to see how they match up head to head. So let's get this thing started, gentlemen, with the Dream.
Try it. That's good.
And Quad is for like the different fruits that are in it: papaya, pineapple, peach, and passion fruit. So
4 for my Spanish speaking
And
friends.
the alcohol content, which is 11%.
11% sour. So
Makes me like it even more.
slide into the DMs if you want to trade for that one.
All right, Resident Am, start us off, bud. What do you think about it?
Well, right off the bat, it's huge papaya and pineapple. I don't know if you guys get any of that, but it's definitely juicy. It's, other than triple apricot raspberry, probably the closest that Burley has come to an Answer juice. Speaking of which, shout out to Answer. I like it a lot. It's hard to find anything wrong with it other than that it might not ship well. Hopefully my cans don't explode in the mail.
Not that any of us actually ship or do anything like
We
that.
don't mail. That's illegal.
Empty
We're
cans
looking
only.
at empty cans for collectors, pickles and stuff like that. Yeah.
What is shipping? What is shipping?
So what would you give it out of 5 on the Untapped scale?
Out of 5, I would say that's probably a solid 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Just because, I mean, even for the 11%, it's just a great sour. I mean, it hides it well.
Yeah, absolutely, especially at 11%. Absolutely. So, just to kind of piggyback off of that, I mean, I'm not the biggest Dream fan. I like the occasional Dream here and there. It's definitely something different. Any sour you taste from across the country, Dream is unique. You can pick it out of a blind taste test, just based on the flavor of it and the yeast they use. But this definitely, the Quad Jream, I was really excited for Other Half to be down here doing a collab with them. 11% Quad Jream. This is by far my favorite one, even over the Cobbler. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 as well.
Wow. So I guess I have to rate it higher. Be looked at as an.
You finished your whole glass there, so
It was tasty.
yeah.
I will say so. Burley Oak Dreams, often underrated, never duplicated. It's a dream. Every time you have one, you know it's a dream. Other Half, I'll do bad things for. Nobody can question that. But
Slide them DMs.
slide it in the DMs if you got Other Half to trade. So I like it. Dreams I typically don't enjoy. This is great. 4.25 all day long.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say it's close to a pineapple peach. I can taste the peach quite a bit in it. I'd probably rate it around a 4.3.
Okay.
Definitely don't taste any booze for 11%. I can tell you
Oh,
that right now.
hides it
Oh,
well.
0 booze. Very good beer. Close to as answers they've gotten.
Absolutely.
If I was blind tasting this, I would say
5%
alcohol.
I'd say it's as close to a 3 scoops answers they've ever gotten.
Yeah.
It's probably one of their closer ones, better ones, other than the triple apricot raspberry, which comes out this weekend. we'll all be there.
Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there. Because we're not going to ship any of that stuff.
No, we're gonna drink it all.
Yeah,
Drink it all.
half case. Just for myself.
Yeah, that's it. But stick around. We're gonna pour this Evil Twin Brewery Cherry Cola.
And shout out to the Millsboro Pickle Factory.
Yes, cheers. Cheers for the pickles.
Better beer, bro.
Alright,
Dude,
Okay, guys, come on, man. Hey, welcome back. We got the cherry cola sour Evil Twin Brewing. Super excited about this one. Once again, we're doing a head-to-head. We're gonna pour it, take our thoughts, and at the end, we're gonna come together and say who won, who wore it better, whatever you want to call it. All right, pass it to Corey this time. He's gonna tell us a little bit about Evil Twin. Hopefully.
My limited knowledge on Evil Twin. They're a brewery based out of, what was it, New York?
New York, yeah.
New York.
Oh my God, it's
Most of the, oh jeez, he's looking for there. Right?
It's cola, bud. It's cola.
It looks like cola. Most that I know about Evil Twin is they do a lot of collabs with other breweries. I think we've seen collabs with Stillwater Artisanal around here. Evil Twin did a collab with Burley last summer, I think.
And you can actually see our picture of Resident Yam and I actually trying the collab with the brewers at Burley Oak in their beer garden. So a lot of fun with that.
Careful. And then they did the Bikini Dream?
Yep, the Bikini
Also,
Dream as
yep.
well.
So they're as local as a brewery in New York can get.
Okay. And they do a lot of good beers. I have a really good other half guy. Shout out Drew. He insists on with all the other half that he personally delivers to me. He always gets me some Evil Twin as well because they're pumping out some really great stuff. You got a lot of options in New York, so you really got to be limited to who you're going to pick and what you want. So I'm glad they made the cut. I got this cherry cola sour. Definitely looks like some cherry cola here. So we're going to try it. And,
All right, let's take a sip, see what we think.
Oh my God, I already tried it.
It smells like a fart, not gonna lie.
It smells like a fart mixed with.
It tastes like
Somebody
Cindy
drank
Flat
a lot of
Coke.
cherry cola and
It tastes like
farted in your
Cindy
face.
Flat Coca-Cola. Cherry Coke.
smells good.
It definitely tastes like Coke.
But the taste is amazing. Wow.
So what
That's
would you
interesting.
rate that, Corey?
I've never had anything like
Hang on, I gotta take another sip.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of my childhood.
It does.
A flat soda.
Working,
But it's good.
I came
It
back
takes you
3
back
hours
there.
later.
You poor child.
working in the restaurant industry for a few years, I would say that tastes exactly like cherry syrup that you would put
Yeah.
in
Oh,
a
yeah.
regular Coke.
Like
Yeah,
grenadine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
like
old
regular
school, you went
That-
soda and like did your own
and-
cherry
yeah,
pump in there.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
would say, I'd give that a 4.2. That's pretty good.
Very nice, very nice. You definitely get the the bubbles of carbonation you would from any type of Pepsi, cherry Coke, or something like that. I feel like I went up to the machine at Five Guys and I just made my own concoction, and it ended up being a great 7% beer that ended up perfect. So I could easily sip a whole can of this. I don't know if I could chug it, but if you want to see me chug it, go ahead and vote for me next week. I'll try to get another can. But I'm going to say definitely a 4 across the board, 4 even for me.
I enjoyed that a little more than everybody else. I'm gonna go 4.5 with that. Like I said, it brought me back to my childhood. Barbecues, crabs. Your older cousin shoving you under the water so you can't breathe. Coming back up for air and then realizing you still have some cherry cola left to drink. 4.5.
Well, in my case, I've never had a beer quite like that. It's pretty unique.
It is.
I've
Absolutely.
never had a beer that tasted like a cherry Coke. So, saying they actually made a cherry Coke beer, I'd probably give that a 4.3. I think. I mean, that's pretty close to a cherry Coke as you can get, I guess, with beer. So, I definitely taste the cherry. I definitely taste the Coke syrupy in it. But at the same time, it's a little flat.
It is. Yeah.
But it's quite delicious.
It's like
I'll
you
give it
opened a
that.
cherry Coke, forgot about it.
You forgot about it. You went and played with your cousins.
Got back.
You got back an hour
summer.
later, and
Had a half
it
a
was warm,
can.
and you drank it. It was about like that.
Because your mom's not going to let you.
Yeah, your mom's not gonna let you open another one because you had 6 Cokes already, right?
Unless
Like,
you were rich. I was
Yeah,
poor,
unless-
so
yeah.
you got 1 Coke a week.
And that was it.
That was
This
it.
one for
almost
me.
tastes like there's cherry Robitussin in there, like your parents are trying to knock you out.
Well, you know what they say, you got an injury, you can just pour that Rolodex right up and
Put some tussin.
put some tussin on there.
All right.
Yeah, put a little Tussin in there.
But
Corey.
where can we find you, Corey?
Well, you can find me on Untapped at Resident EM or at Instagram at Resident EM.
Excellent. You can find me at Josh Tries Beer or Better Beer Bros on Instagram.
Whitbrew DE.
Krametbauer_Jacob.
But before we leave, which one, if you had two in front of you, you can only choose one, which one? Head to head.
Well,
You had to drink the whole can, that's all you had for the next hour.
Stuck on it.
pretending I hadn't had either of them before, I would probably lean towards the Dream just because obviously it's a Dream.
Yeah.
It's a
Alright.
collab with Other Half.
Fair enough.
You know, two great breweries going at it.
Oh, for sure.
I'd have to go for that.
I'm definitely going for the Quad Jream. I mean, between the two, that Quad Jream is very drinkable. I like all four fruits that went into it. They hit a home run with that one. It's worth it if you can get your hands on it 1-for-1.
Right. I'm going cherry Coke.
I'm going cherry Coke with a little bit of ice.
Ooh. Oh man, we
I
got
think
a
if you put that
tiebreaker.
cherry Coke on ice, man, that'd be right about there, man.
Got a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What we're going to do about this? We didn't plan for a tiebreaker.
I guess we could break it down with this.
Oh.
Oh,
What's this?
what's that?
Nice guy Eddie. All right. You know what? We're gonna pour this, come back. We're actually gonna flip a coin in the meantime. We're gonna decide who wins this head-to-head challenge. We'll be right back. Better Beer Bros. Sorry, didn't see you there. Welcome back. We've debated politics, religion. We've Indiana arm wrestled, Indiana leg wrestled, Indian leg wrestled. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Discussed Houston and Houston.
Houston versus Houston. It was a close decision. It was a split decision, 12th round. There was no knockouts. The Quad Jream took it slightly after much debate. But what we're going to do now is bring you something a little more exciting than a 12th round decision. Nice Guy Eddie, we talked about it earlier. It is from the Southern Star out of Houston Brewery Society. 11%. I'm super excited about it. I feel like the picture from Reservoir Dogs is misleading and it's going to be terrible, but I'm super excited. I hope it's good.
Barrel aged with coconut.
I'm going to pour it. You want to talk a little bit about it since you brought it?
I don't know anything else about it, but it's barrel aged with coconut from the Houston Bourbon Society. It's aged in 1792 Russell Reserve and Knob Creek straight bourbon barrels.
Yes, please.
So we're going to go ahead and pour it up.
Thank you for the research, Jacob.
Yeah, research on the can.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it. And thank you for bringing it.
They said it was supposed to be good.
Hopefully this beer isn't an undercover cup.
Which he would legally have to tell you before it was cracked.
I mean, I'm Mr. Pink myself, so.
Could you
You're
not
Mr. Brown.
with the head?
I'm Mr. Pink.
Mr. Brown.
I identify as Mr. Pink.
You would.
You would, yeah. But do you tip? Is the question.
Just the tip.
It's not what I asked, but okay.
You're like a favorite one.
All right, here we go. All right, we're chugging, right? Better Beer Bros?
Are we chugging this?
No,
This is the last beer.
I wanna
have to
enjoy
chug
it.
the last beer.
we chugged the first beer.
Can we
yeah.
sip
Chugged
and
the last
then
one,
chug?
too?
Sure.
We didn't get to take two bathrooms.
Can we
Sip.
sip and
this
chug?
video.
Hey,
Can
that
we sip
quad
and chug?
runs through me 4 times as fast.
Okay, let's sip and then chug.
Sure.
Let's
Sip
all
then
try
chug,
it.
right?
Look at
You
it.
made me cheers, you asshole.
Yeah, okay.
Get out of here.
Steven likes to touch glasses.
Kind of not bad. That's actually really good.
That is really good.
It's like a marshmallow.
It doesn't taste like 11%.
Any chocolate.
Anybody get peanut butter?
I can get peanut butter.
At the end.
Like Jif peanut butter.
Toasted coconut.
Yeah.
Moms would
Ooh,
choose
cookies?
this out.
Jamal.
German chocolate
Like they do.
The Jeff,
Here.
that's what they choose.
You're an asshole.
German chocolate cake?
Some sort of chocolate in
You
there.
know what?
Toasted coconut?
I give that a thumbs up. That's good. Toasted coconut. I think that's what I'm going with it.
It's
yeah.
like
It's
a
almost a peanut butter. but
heavily
it's-
carbonated stout.
Yeah, that's good.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna give it a rating. I'm just gonna chug it. Ready?
All right,
Better Beer
cheers.
Bros.
How I feel about
Every
that.
time. Wow.
Tasty. Better Beer Bros.
I said, tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing. I'm